Here we go. We are back, Giant and the Jet. We don't normally post 2 episodes in a week, but we got Yankees baseball. I got my buddy Zach on. Bobby decided not to come on. I think he's still depressed about the Mets. He just said, go for it. But welcome, Zach. Thank you for joining the pod.
Thank you for having me on.
All
Very
right. So
excited. This is an honor.
we're both Yankee fans. We just ironically just talked for 20 minutes before the podcast about life. So then
Hmm.
we have to get this thing started. Um, Backtrack. Red Sox series.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Um, Probably went as I expected it to go. I mean, Red Sox own the Yankees all season long, so to open up down 2-0 or no, 1-0, best of three. So to lose the first game, I mean, yeah, you expect that. They got their ass kicked all year.
Yeah.
So you have to bounce back, but I mean, obviously the elephant in the room, Schlittler was unbelievable. He saved the season.
Saved the season. If it was the old Yankee regime, he would have saved a lot of jobs. Like now,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone gets fired nowadays, but
No.
like he put a lot of people at ease.
Oh yeah.
Like
I
Boone.
mean, and even I think the biggest thing, obviously, you're going to mention Boone, but he managed that game as we expect him to manage baseball. I mean, he took analytics and threw it out the window, and it was the first time we've seen him do that in a long time. And it's like, this is Yankee baseball, the way it should be.
I said that to my brother yesterday. I said, I think Boone gets like literally gets, I think literally he gets a sheet of paper on what
Hmm.
the game plan is each day. And he got
Yeah.
a sheet of paper game one. And then I think by game, like in the middle of game two, when he kept Rendon in,
Hmm.
he was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna manage baseball. Like I'm just
Yeah.
gonna I can't we can't win. We're playing like an AI robot, and an AI
Yeah.
robot doesn't play this game, which I have a comment
It's
game one yesterday about that. But yeah, I mean,
it's incredible that I mean, the analytics side of things will get you to the playoffs. It's never going to win you a World Series.
never.
And you
So
saw it with the Rays
it'll
that one
help.
year.
Like, hey, like let's position our outfield this way. Let's move our shortstop slightly this way. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
an idiot. I'm not like Charles Barkley where you want to throw away all analytics, but there comes a point where you're like, okay, let's just use our common sense like minds here and our eyes.
Hmm.
And I think Boone will do that the rest of the postseason. I just don't know.
Yeah. And I'm sure he gets tired of all the hate every year. And he's no dummy. He knows like what everybody's saying about that stuff and his decision making. So yeah, I wouldn't doubt it if like halfway through that game too, he's like, you know what? Enough of this and let's try something different. Let's go back
I,
to old school.
but I think he has that job because he does listen.
Oh yeah. I mean, you
I
hear
think he
Michael Kay
has
say it all the time. Whatever the front office wants him to do, he's going to do.
because it's
And
like
it,
I'm still going to be if I listen to what these people say. I don't know his salary, but I'm going to make millions and millions of dollars and be the New York Yankees manager.
let me look it up. I'm actually curious.
I'm going to guess. I have no idea what managers get paid. Is it 10 million a year? Probably less.
His salary,
I
four and a
think.
half million in
Okay.
2025.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll tip $4.5 million and manage the Yankees. Like,
It was a 15 million 3-year deal. Four and a half this year, five next year, five and a half in 2027.
eat it, fire him. Well, not yet.
Not
Let's
yet. See what happens this year.
see what happens.
As
So
of 3 weeks ago, I would have said yes, get rid of him.
yeah. I'm gonna jump right into the Blue Jay series and with
Yeah.
that comment that I just used. Clearly someone told the Yankees swing at the first pitch yesterday.
And I like that approach. Be aggressive
Okay? I
because
like
Gossman's
that
not that
approach.
good.
I love that approach. First inning, maybe second. But
Mhm.
eventually, like I said, we're using our eyes. You think that pitcher was just like, they're swinging at every first pitch.
He
What,
definitely, yeah. And what inning was it where they had a four-pitch inning?
like the
Was it the
fifth,
third or fourth?
like, yeah,
Was it the
fourth.
fifth?
And so at some point, Zach, you're right. 1 inning, 2 inning. Hey, first inning, let's jump on this guy. He throws fastballs. The
Yep.
fifth inning, hey, we're still swinging? Like what are we doing?
Yep. You got to change it up at some point. But the approach is the right idea.
The
But they took it
approach,
overboard.
the approach, but then they're robots And it's like, hey guys, he has through 4 innings, his pitch count's 42 pitches. We gotta
That, yeah,
we gotta get to the bullpen because the it sounds so stupid, but it's a 5 game series. We have to get to the bullpen so that then tomorrow they can't use certain people.
right.
You have to strategize it a little bit. You have to work counts.
But
They're just
that's where the
playing.
analytics come into play because they were like, no, we're going to do this all 9 innings. See what we could do.
And it didn't work. We didn't have Bellinger
Nope.
walked. So technically speaking, we didn't have an RBI.
No.
So that didn't like you just eventually, and it's any sport, any game plan, any level. I mean, I've coached like 5 different sports. You're like,
Hmm.
I had an idea, I had a game plan. It's not working. Let's change it. And the Yankees, I pretty much until like the 7th inning just weren't changing
No.
any.
Everything was the same.
No,
And then, but Gossman's one of those pitchers that once you get to him, I mean, you're going to destroy him. And that's what ended up happening. It's just they could not touch him for anything. Even Rice looked so lost yesterday.
he looked atrocious.
Yeah, he
Atrocious.
was not touching that sinker at all.
No, I mean,
And he knew it was coming.
yeah. I mean, so I think
Just
we
a bad
lost.
approach.
We lost yesterday when Judge struck out.
Yeah. Oh, that was the game. Absolutely.
When he struck out, I was like, I didn't call anyone. I just go, that's it. Like unless,
Because that's the moments that the Yankees miss out on so many times, right? You watch other teams have these moments in big games where the superstar comes up, they come through.
yeah,
Like back in the day, David Ortiz, prime Red Sox.
even
If he
A-Rod,
came up, A-Rod, '09, they come up in that situation, at the minimum, they're walking.
or
Definitely not striking out.
the minimum's a pop fly. Put the
Yeah.
you got to put the ball in
Just put
play.
it in. You have to put the ball in play.
It's 0 outs. Just put the ball in play.
Yep.
And it's just, I mean,
But I actually brought up that Judge at bat since I knew we were going to talk about it. I pulled it up on Baseball Savant.
okay.
That way I could see the breakdown of it. And one of the things that I noticed, where is it here? So that splitter that he struck out on, that he swung and missed, it actually had the biggest drop of any sinker or splitter he threw in that at bat.
Uh,
Everything else was around 31 inches, 35 inches. That had 38. So I did think it was a nasty pitch. I mean, the numbers tell you
Zach, he's a choker. He's a choker.
he's hitting. What is he hitting this playoffs?
You can right. I said this last series with Bob. I was like, on paper, he went 4 for 8. He batted 500.
Mhm.
He's still choking. I'm watching his face, his breathing. Watch his
You
breathing.
see,
All season, he's at bat like this. All of a sudden, his mouth's open now. He's taking these deep breaths.
his mouth's open.
I'm watch it.
Close your mouth. Close your mouth, Judge.
All season, he's like this, calm as could be. He's so calm.
He did look a little fired up during that at bat.
You can
He,
see, okay, you can see it. You can see he's choking.
yes,
I hate it. And it's not A-Rod. I hated A-Rod. I love this man so much.
but here's the thing: it's only game one. He is hitting well so far throughout the playoffs. You sound like John Smoltz right now. John Smoltz was waiting to jump on Judge yesterday, all game long.
He said a pretty staggering statistic yesterday. He's like
Which one
Aaron
was it?
Judge's average the past 2 postseasons is 197.
Oh, and then he ripped the double in the gap.
Okay, but he ripped a double in the gap when we didn't need it then.
But we can't get picky.
Yes, I
And it's
can. I can get picky.
it's only game one of the ALDS, which
2000.
the Yankees on paper were expected to lose, in my opinion.
Yes, we'll get into that. But in 2007, I'll never forget. I'm watching Alex Rodriguez had an MVP year. We're losing by like 5 runs to Cleveland in game. I think it was like 4, and all of a sudden, A-Rod hit a towering home run. I'm like, yeah, dude, that would have been a lot better games 1, 2, and 3 in clutch situations. Like A-Rod was the king of hitting home runs when we were up 10-1. Like
Yeah,
Aaron Judge, yes, I think he went 2 for 4 yesterday. But you got to get the ball in play with bases loaded, no outs.
you have to. But I'm also I text you this. I'm giving Gossman credit. It was a nasty pitch.
I'm not. I just we'll see. We'll see. I don't
Yeah,
know, man. I just something about him. Well, am I blurred?
you're blurring. You're coming back. There you go.
Something about him, and I love him. He, he just looks
He
off.
he does get tense, and you pointed out. I mean, his mouth, his breathing, jumpy. You watch him take a pitch, and he kind of takes it different than he did during the regular season.
Yeah, because then it was funny because the next later, I don't know if it was the next inning, but later on in the game, bases loaded. Who's the guy in Houston? Springer.
George Springer. Yeah.
He spit on it.
Which I can't believe he didn't hit a leadoff home run yesterday. I was waiting for that to happen.
But when bases loaded, when we walked another run in,
Hmm.
that's off speed pitch. He was like, "How dare you throw me that, bitch?" And like
Yeah.
threw his bat down because he's so confident.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's a guy with a lot of postseason experience too.
Judge has been in the postseason like every single year for 8 years.
I'm just giving Springer credit. But
But
yes, Judge needs to
Springer's called.
take notes.
You know what we call him? A champion.
Well, let's not get crazy. They did cheat in 2017.
Yeah, they cheated a lot. I fucking hate Houston. Um, I
Don't get
don't.
me started.
Yeah, I know. Let's not go down that.
My heart
But
rate's gonna go up.
the Blue Jays, we only have like four things to talk about. They needed to.
But
They needed to win that.
yes. And what's so funny during, I forget what inning it was. I'll find the text. I'll read it to you. I sent this to a group chat I'm in, and it was like the turning point in the game. Where is it? So this was around 5:30, so a little bit later in the game. But I said either they blow this open, meaning the Blue Jays, or the Yankees are going to steal this one because it was still only two nothing at the time.
Yeah.
And it was one of those situations where the Blue Jays were letting them hang around. And
Yes.
it was like, you've got to take advantage of that opportunity. But then, of course, I mean, the Yankees with bases loaded and no outs is their worst nightmare.
I know.
They can't produce at all when they get in those situations.
No.
They get so tight because then you had the strikeout on Judge, one out, and then Rice popped up. I'm shocked he even put the bat in the ball, considering how lost he was all night.
Stanton, no one's talking about it, but he's not doing well at all this season.
No,
It's because he
no.
did so well last season, and
Hmm.
just take the good and the bad. Like he's swinging like he's trying to chop a tree down, and
Yeah.
eventually he'll hit the ball.
His
But
only hit so far is that double, right? The one where he like walked out of the box,
yeah, and then somehow reach second base. I feel like
which
most people are just lazy.
and not to get sidetracked on this at all, but like he walks out of the box, realizes he made a mistake, and then sprints like we've never seen him run before to second base. You mean to tell me this guy hasn't been able to do that the whole time?
Well, it's because he gets injured. I think that
Yes, because
once
he gets
again,
injured.
I think that's Boone and Cashman literally telling him, "Do not sprint.
Oh, they're 100% telling him,
Don't
do not
run.
sprint. If
Don't
you know
run.
you're out
Even though you're like only 35, don't sprint."
and a professional athlete
And a
making
professional
more
athlete
money than almost
making
anybody
30
on that
million
roster.
dollars a year, don't even I don't even think I've seen him stride. Like it's usually like a
No,
very just an
it's a
intense,
brisk,
yeah.
very, very brisk jog.
Like me, like if I went for a jog this morning and I run for like the first half a mile and I'm like
Yep.
kind of feel tired, then I walk for like 10 minutes and then I finish it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the way he's running.
Let me slow it down a little bit, take
Yeah,
my
I thought,
time.
you know what? Let me take this minute as a break to change the music in my run.
Hmm.
That's he's so but
Oh, his
no,
injury history, though.
the Blue Jays had to win that game. If you were a
Yes.
diehard, I don't even know. Are there diehard Toronto Blue Jays fans? I don't know.
Only people in Toronto.
I've never met one in my life.
What's funny is this is such an international school that we have so many Canadians here, a ton of Blue Jays fans. My
Oh,
roommate, he's always wearing Blue Jays stuff.
great. Well,
Yeah.
that must be fun.
Oh
Um,
yeah. It's a blast right now.
if I were a Blue Jays fan, I'd say thank God we won that game because now
Yeah.
the Yankees got their three guys coming.
Hmm.
Reed, you got
Yeah.
Rendon, and you got the rookie. And realistically, if the Yankees are going to win this series,
Hmm.
you might have to win three in a row
Yeah. No, they have to.
Like we
Because
really don't have another pitcher.
no, I think it would go back to a decision between Heel and Warren.
Hmm.
And you really don't want them to see Heel twice.
I wonder if the Yankees, probably not in today's day and age, but remember in '09 when we only had three pitchers. We had Pettit, CC, and Burnett, and
Yep.
they all for three
And you
weeks
just got to,
pitched on 3 days, 3 or 4 days rest.
yeah.
Like
They could do that
I don't know if they would do that with the rookie though.
because if you lose any of these next games, it'll be a 5 game series. I mean,
Toronto with the pitching staff we just had yesterday. So then what do you do?
yeah.
Well, is it a bullpen game? Like I don't know what.
No, I think game 5 would have to go to Freed on short rest, right?
He
What's
pitches
today?
today. Today's Sunday.
So it'd be Friday. No, you'd actually be full rest, right? Monday, Tuesday,
Monday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Would the game be Friday?
It's Friday
Oh crap! I'll be working
because
Friday.
tomorrow's a travel day, and then they'll
Tuesday,
play Tuesday, Wednesday in New York.
break Thursday,
Break
Friday,
Thursday, play Friday.
Wednesday, Oh, so we go Freed again.
Freed again. Yeah,
You know what? Honestly,
I'd
that
be comfortable with that.
that realization just kind of helped me. So low key, we don't have to win.
Would you, if forget days rest and you just had a choice right now, would you give it to Freed or Slitlow?
Freed.
Yeah, take the experience and everything he's done.
I think first of all, being at home helps dramatically. So one, I want the experience of Freed being on the road. Two, I think that game was really personal because he was such a Red
It
Sox.
was. Yeah, he was really open about that after the game.
Yeah. So I don't know if he. I mean, I don't know, right? We don't have the data.
Yeah.
He pitch like that again. If he does, we're winning. We're winning the World Series. If he can
Oh
pitch like
yeah.
that for a month, we have we have who's the pitcher on the Nationals who just retired, who had that crazy postseason run.
Steven Strasburg.
We have a
Yeah.
month. We have Strasburg for a month. We're winning the World Series.
Yeah, without
So,
question.
but
I
right now,
talked to my dad about this though. What sucks for him is that game was what it was, and now everything he does is going to be compared to that.
yeah, but
So,
you like to
yeah,
have
I mean, it's
you want to have a moment.
I mean, it's a hell of a moment.
Like Bucky Dent, 1978. What did he do before or after that home run? Where that fucking.
Yeah,
But let me tell you something. You're remembered in baseball history. I'd rather be remembered in baseball history than not be remembered in baseball history.
you're right. Yeah,
Hey, everyone's gonna like my brother was at that game. Everyone's gonna remember
I
that.
saw I saw the podcast story. I was cracking up. I knew a bunch of people at that game too. Very jealous. I'm actually planning if we're lucky enough to win the whole thing flat for the parade. So,
Don't. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
oh,
whoa,
I'm
whoa,
just saying,
whoa. That's a
there's
crazy
plans.
statement. I thought you were
If
going to say I'm going to go to the next round. You can't go to the
no,
parade. What are you insane?
I have too much going on between now and then, so I can't go
That's
up for any of the games.
Zach. What a
If
horrible statement.
if there's a parade, I will be up there for it.
You
You'll
can't.
see me there.
You can't think
I'm
about a parade right now.
I'm always thinking about a parade. Always.
It's funny. People say Yankee fans are annoying, and I'm like, what are you talking about? That's a crazy comment.
Because
Honestly,
of comments like that.
that's a crazy comment. Like that would be like if a Dallas Cowboys fan right now was like, we can't make any games, but we're projected to have a parade in February, and I can make that. It's like you
No,
haven't.
it's
What are you talking about? Like
that's the plan. Well, here's my issue. My next exam lands the morning of game 1 of the World Series. So that
Zach,
eliminates, and
Zach, stop. We have
I'm
to win
just
a game in
saying,
this series.
I'm planning out my month, man.
What are you talking about? I can. You said we have a game on Friday because I'm like,
Yes.
oh, I work Friday. You can plan this series out. You can't. I'm not even doing this as
No,
like you can't plan the World Series parade and the World Series games out.
absolutely. You got to put that in pencil on the calendar.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
My
I
girlfriend,
have,
my girlfriend, who she's, I've introduced her to the sports world.
oh, this must be incredible. You trying to teach her sports.
to realize the level of, and not, I don't want to use insanity. She won't watch this.
You could say it. No,
She
you're
asked
insane.
me, she asked me, what?
You're insane. So
I
that's why
know
I'm saying
I'm
I can't
insane.
imagine
I
you
know I'm
teaching it.
insane, right? I know I'm insane, but she was on the other end of the spectrum. She asked me if my family watched football on Thanksgiving.
Oh, oh boy.
And I go, we do. Do your family watch football on Thanksgiving? And she's like, no. Is there? No, sorry.
Is there?
Is there football? Sorry, swear to God. She goes, is there football on Thanksgiving? And I go, there is. Then she says, does your family watch it? I go, we do.
I wish I was a fly on the wall for this.
So,
Your jaw must have been on the floor. It's
no,
probably
I
still there.
actually thought she was kidding. I go, yeah. Like I wasn't reacting. So I did tell her one of the things she hates is when I'm like, um, no weddings in the fall. And she was
It's
like,
a
why?
great rule.
And I was like, you got college football, you got postseason baseball, you got
Hmm.
NFL. I go, there's just way too much going on. And she was like, what the hell are you talking about?
She must have thought you were batshit crazy.
So then I said, and if you get married in March, you got to make sure it's not the opening weekend of March Madness.
Yep.
I go, and then if you get married in July, next July, you got to make sure it's not during the World Cup final. I go, there's a lot of things you got to make sure aren't
There's
going.
a lot of factors that play into everything.
She's just like, what are you talking about? And I'm like,
My
well, what you
cousin,
don't want is to go to a wedding and everyone's on their phone, not listening to the best
right.
speech. You
Yeah,
don't
because nobody's gonna listen.
And she's like, well, no one would do that. And I go, there are some people who would do that. My buddy got married 2 years ago on a Sunday during the NFL season. Every human being alive was looking at their phones.
Yep. A cousin of mine got married during the World Series last year.
Uh,
I mean, like, what are you
am I
thinking?
that close with them? Do I go? I don't even
I
know.
mean, the fact that it even has to come into your mind, do I go? Do I not go?
Like, I have some cousins who I haven't talked to in like 15 years. If they just randomly invited my whole family, I'd be
You're
like if it was
it's a
game
no for
seven,
me.
I'd go.
Yeah, no shot.
No way.
Nope. If it's any of the clinching games,
Yeah.
zero chance. If it's any of the games 1 through 3, you got to think about it.
Yeah. What am I, what's that? I'm an economics major. What's the opportunity cost here? Lifelong memories of winning the World Series that I'll
Yep.
cherish the rest of my life, or eat some dry chicken. Like,
I mean, what a nightmare if you got to watch it on your phone. Say the Wi-Fi gives out, the game pauses, starts buffering. Yeah, you can't have that.
it's so funny. So my dad's so old school. He has still boxes for cable,
I
right?
saw that. Yep.
So it's hilarious. The cable boxes are 30 seconds faster than using a Spectrum app.
Okay. I can
So
see that.
I sit in here,
Hmm.
watch the game because it's 30 seconds faster. And I'm like,
Than anywhere else in the house.
yeah. So then I got yelled at because I was spoiling
Oh,
stuff for everyone. I'd be like, bam, home run. And then everyone else has to wait 30 seconds. So,
yep. They're like, what happened? They're trying to convince themselves
yeah.
nothing happened in their head. Like, don't listen. But it's so funny you bring it up because so when the games are going on, I'll call my dad between innings. And then as soon as the game comes back on, we're like, all right, back on, hang up. And you saw on the map how far south I am,
Yeah.
right? We're both watching the game. He lives about 45 minutes north of Yankee Stadium.
Okay.
My feed is faster than his.
That's crazy.
That's insane. I'm almost on the other side of the world.
Um,
But
yeah, but I mean, today's world, you can be anywhere if you have the proper Wi-Fi and the proper
yeah,
stuff.
no, the
Um,
game 1 yesterday was a debacle because during the Red Sox series, my laptop was freezing. I have MLB TV, and there's no blackouts because I'm so far away. And since it was freezing, I had my laptop with the game, my iPad with the game, and my phone. So in case any of them froze, I could just go to the next.
oh man.
Oh, the shit show.
Um, what do you got here? When you can see the game by putting in a no name like Vibrant, you should pull your stars, especially the ones banged up.
Yes, this drove me nuts yesterday. So this is the AT in me because we would see it all the time at the high school level. But same thing goes for the pros. Bellinger is so banged up right now. His foot is worse than whatever they're saying. They're obviously not going to come out and say it's bad. You put in Blackburn, that's the unofficial, hey, you guys won. We're not trying to burn any of our good arms. So we're just going to throw some guy out there. We don't care if you win 100-1. The game's over. That's when you start pulling your guys. So Bellinger should have came out, Dominguez into left field, and you should have even considered moving guys so that way you can get Judge off the field so he doesn't have to throw. Because he ended up making at least three throws in that eighth and ninth inning
Yeah.
because they were just hammering Blackburn. And so I think it's just a smart move. You get them off the field and you don't risk anything. Because his foot's pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Because at one point it's 10-1. What are we doing?
Yeah, the game's over. I mean, the
Also,
game,
also, what you kind of want to do in that situation is maybe you get the Martian in there just to get your blood going a little bit, just in case
right.
you need you. Be like,
Hmm.
hey, go out in this atmosphere that is different than a normal season. Like, one of the like really funny thing with my girlfriend is she was cooking, and I'm just watching the Yankees,
Hmm.
and she goes, "This sounds so intense
Oh,
during
it is.
during the Red Sox series." And I go, "It is." So you want these rookies to get in there, not rookies, but
Hmm.
you want to get these younger players in there just to feel it. Because
Right.
it's a different feeling. Like even we had a transfer last year come from TC basketball and it was TC Jesuit basketball. And I said, you're gonna never you will have never felt this before. Just
Yep.
mentally, just make sure you remember to breathe when you went to Jesuit. And the kid was
Yep.
like, I'm fine, Coach Leonig. I've done a lot of AAU big games. I go, okay. After the next Monday, he was like, man, Coach
Mhm.
Leone, that was crazy. Like it was like they're right on top of you.
Yeah, I
You know,
remember that
like
that basketball game.
I even feel like jacked up during
Yeah.
so you just want to get guys out
That
there.
is it's a crazy atmosphere in that gym. It does feel like they're right on top of you because it's so high,
Which gym?
Jesuit.
Yeah, because they're right. They like built, they didn't go out,
It's
it's up.
no, it's straight up. So it feels like everybody's on top of you.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
we beat them
Uh,
11 straight
but
years.
yeah, that brings up something I thought about yesterday too. Like even as a fan, and so yesterday's game, it's one you expect them to lose. I actually thought they would have a Red Sox hangover. Like
I think they
that
did
game
have
was
a Red Sox.
so, yeah, as a fan watching the game, I wasn't even excited watching game one.
I said that.
Right? I'm watching it and I'm like, there's nothing in this game that adrenaline wise can match that game three.
You know, it's crazy, Zach. I felt the same exact way.
Right? And when the
I
game ended,
said,
you were just like, whatever.
I said, which is insane of me to say, I feel way less anxious this time compared to
Hmm.
Boston. And that was at 347. Did the
Yep.
whole now I'm a fan. I'm sitting here on my couch enjoying my day.
We live or die off of these pitches.
But did the players feel that way? Were they
No.
like, whew, Jesus, that was a lot? And then all of a sudden, Vladdy hits a bomb, and they're like, "Oh, we're in this thing."
This is the playoff game.
Is this a playoff game? I thought the season was over after beating Boston.
It
So
honestly didn't feel like a playoff game at all. I was a little disappointed in the Toronto fans because it didn't seem like it was that loud there, or as crazy as Toronto can get.
it's because, well, being a day game always makes it
Mhm.
lower than a night game.
True. And they had the roof open, so that probably took away the noise,
Yeah. So
which
game,
was crazy in my opinion. That's Major League Baseball's decision. That's not the Blue Jays.
why?
Once you get to the playoffs, MLB takes over. I guess I don't know what the details are, but I know that they were in charge of that decision. It wasn't the Blue Jays. I
That's
think it's to keep it maybe to keep it neutral.
neutral. I'd want it to be the loudest stadium in the world. Can you
Oh yeah,
imagine the NFL telling the Saints to open up their dome? Like, no, the whole point is that it's loud.
to make it louder, yeah. But
Yeah.
I guess they just I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it was a very calm game. I think today's going to be, I don't think it was calm for those Blue Jay players, though. They seem pretty jacked up.
They were ready for it.
They were ready. They were like, you could
Like,
tell off the rip. Vlad hit that home run, then he made that
yep.
defense. And I went,
And he's been playing like shit. He
oh,
hasn't
I
even
know.
been like himself.
He was on my fantasy baseball team. We came in second this year. We lost. And it's hilarious because the
That's
announcer
why.
goes, Vladdy hasn't hit a home run in a month. And I
Of
literally go,
course.
I go like this. I go, I
Now
know.
he's gonna hit.
I go, I know he hasn't hit a home run in a month. And then boom, he hit a ball like just straight in the air. And I went, oh,
Hmm.
thanks. Thanks, Vlad. You didn't do shit for me the whole postseason in
But
my
of course he
fantasy.
shows up now.
I know.
And the interviews with him were pretty funny going into the series. They were trying to bait him into saying he wanted to beat the Yankees and like create this storyline or whatever. He actually didn't take it.
I'll tell you what, I was watching the pregame show on Fox. If I was not a Yankees fan, I would be
Hmm.
kind of upset with how they handle situations. They literally will do a 30-second, they'll do 5 minutes on the Yankees, 30 seconds Blue Jays, 5 minutes on the Yankees. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I kind of like the Blue Jays are the one seed. Like, I kind of
Yeah.
don't like how much we're basically talking about the Yankees in the World Series already. Like, if I was
Well,
a,
because everybody wants the Yankees Dodgers rematch.
does everyone? I think we want that. And I think Major League Baseball wants that, but I don't think the common fan
Yeah.
wants
No, the common fan hopes the Dodgers and Yankees lose in the first round.
it. He does.
The biggest series right now is actually Dodgers Phillies.
I know. Oh, well, it's prime time. I
Prime
tuned.
time.
The Dodgers won, right? Last I checked,
Yeah,
they were killing them.
it was 5-3. I think it was the final.
The Dodgers are, yeah, 5-3. They're so good.
Teoscar Hernandez hit a go-ahead homer in the seventh or eighth.
That's where I left off.
I went to go grab a bite to eat last night, and some guy had his laptop open with that game, and I was so annoyed after the Yankees. I normally I'd go over and be like, "Hey, what's the score?" Like make small talk. Like I don't even want to bother.
No,
He was definitely a Dodgers fan.
who who would you want to win that Dodgers Phillies series? I'd want the Phillies.
I want the Phillies to win it. I'm a Bryce Harper fan.
Yeah,
I I like to see him uh, win. It's unfortunate the Yankees never got him because Cashman dropped the ball on that one.
he's a diehard Yankees fan, but we don't need him. We don't
No,
need him. We
we don't
don't
need that
need Corey
lefty bat in Yankee
Seager,
Stadium.
Trey Turner. We don't need if we trust me, we can't turn this to a Brian Cashman rant.
No, 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 no. We'll be here all day.
He'll be here all day. I can't stand him. And it's like, well, look at the team he's put together.
Mm-mm.
No, you know what? Pass. So
Yes,
please,
we can't do that.
yeah, pass.
That's the
Um,
same topic as the Astros. Don't get me started on it.
yeah, pass. We had a rule when I lived with my buddy Eric that we didn't talk about Game of Thrones because we hated the ending so much that
I never saw that series.
yeah, so don't watch it. So basically, it was so bad that someone would be like, "Did you watch that Game of Thrones ending?" And I would turn to Eric and be like, "No comment." We literally can't talk about how much we hate it because then
Hmm.
in an actual bad mood. All right.
All right, let's bring it back in. Let's talk on game two. So we haven't even discussed that.
Well, that's my question. Who wins game two?
Oh, on paper, the Yankees have to win. You got your ace going.
Who do the Blue Jays have?
They're throwing Trey Savage,
I don't even know who these people are.
22-year-old. I think he's made three starts.
Three.
We,
We should rock.
uh, 2025 regular season, 3 games, 1-0, 3.21. He's thrown 14 innings, 16 strikeouts, so he can strike the guys out. His last start, let me see here.
I've seen him before.
I can't even get
Maybe that's a
his
good thing that
splits up.
we don't have analytics on him. Maybe that'll be great. We can just actually
Yeah,
see the ball, hit the ball.
that's insane. Turn the iPads off and actually play baseball.
Yeah, just read the ball, hit the ball, run the bases.
Yeah. No, they should win that game. I'm curious to see. So he's a righty, so all the lefties will be in still. It's not like Boone's going to get weird with the sit rice, sit jazz, all that crap.
Let's set our best players and our leaders on our
Oh,
teams. No, yeah.
I so after that game when Jazz was like bickering with the media, I totally agree with him. I would have done the same thing. I would have requested a trade that night. I would have said, "Get me out of here." Just absolutely ridiculous.
Zach, I already did this rant on my last podcast, so I'm not going to do it again. I just agree with you
All
because
right.
the
You and
fact,
I agree?
yeah, we
What?
listen. I feel like we agree on a lot of things. There's
Eh.
just how we phrase things is
So we'll usually agree on things, and then I'll throw out a wild statement at the very end just to like throw the curveball in there, and you'll be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa."
just to bother me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, we really should win this game. Uh,
Yeah, and then
Make it 1-1. That way, we don't have to win three in a row. Like then, because then we have to be perfect. So this game, 22-year-old pitcher. There's no way we have arguably the Cy Young versus a
yeah,
20 versus a 22-year-old pitcher today. We should beat this team, but we have to put the ball in play.
mhm.
Like you can't if base is loaded, no outs, you can't just swing as hard as you can. Like, you got to just
No,
play.
I think Stanton's going to be a huge part of this one. He's got to hit. I mean, if Stanton goes 0 for 4 with three strikeouts, you can't have that hole in the middle of the lineup. Jazz has also been struggling a little bit. He had the hit yesterday later in the game, but
Let me see
yeah,
the
you got to put the ball in play.
schedule for today. Oh,
They
so
haven't put the
they
lineups.
only have two games today because they're going to start going 2-2.
Yep,
So Seattle at 8. That makes sense 'cause they're West Coast.
the West Coast.
They're going around football, so the football game will end at literally the
Yeah.
same time as the Mariners start.
Are the Bucks home? They're playing Seattle.
No, they're away.
That's in Seattle.
Yeah.
Wow. What a day if you're a Seattle fan.
I didn't even realize Detroit beat Seattle yesterday.
Bucks Seahawks starts at 1, I'm pretty sure. No, that's a 4:05 game.
The Tigers beat Seattle in extras yesterday.
I've never been to Seattle, but considering how other parts of the country are, can you imagine the parking situation there? You have a football game at 4 and a baseball game at 8?
Are the stadiums next to each other?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It'd be pretty cool to go to one game to the next.
That's what I'm saying. You go to the 4 o'clock football game and then bounce,
I
walk across the street.
I would. I mean,
That's
it
such a cool
wouldn't
sports
even
day.
be like that much money if you're not
I,
drinking in the stadiums.
yeah, I mean, if the game is, hold on. So that's a 1 o'clock game in Seattle
One
for the
to
Bucks.
It's basically 1 to 8.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get a brunch and brews, and then go to
Go
the
to
football game.
the game, and then
What a day.
depending on the score, right? You'd be like, all
If you
right,
and if you're smart, you actually called off of work tomorrow.
you should. If you're doing that doubleheader, you got to call for work.
You have to.
That's
I
a
mean,
call. You just got
you
to
would
be
be
like, hey,
incoherent at work.
yeah. At least you should be. And then also just the mental. You should be. I mean, that is exhausting.
That's a hell of a day. That's like you played in a game.
That's a crazy day. I mean, that'd be fun. Anyway,
Man, if you're a imagine you're like a Bucks fan and a Tigers fan rather than just Seattle. That's a cool trip. If you're not from there, I don't know how you would end up getting that duo together. I actually know someone who's in Tampa, roots for the Bucks sometimes, and from Detroit, so he's a Tigers fan.
I guess that'd be a weird combo.
It's a weird combo.
All right, so let's end on this.
Mhm.
The Yankees win today, yes or no?
Yes.
Do the Yankees win the series, yes or no?
Yes.
Who would you rather play, Detroit or Seattle?
Oh man, Scooble is nasty. I would go with Detroit because I think Seattle's a better team. I think you take the L in the Scooble game and then play everybody else. And you also expect Glaber to hit 400 with 5 home runs in that series, just because that's how baseball works. But yeah,
Nope.
I'm totally taking Detroit over Seattle.
So I'd want Detroit because we had home field,
That too. Yep.
but there's like that Michael Jordan type of vibe where I would, in a dream world, I would love if we played Seattle and Aaron Judge batted like
I knew you were gonna say this. The
because
Cal Raleigh matchup.
I would like that would be really really fun. Because I remember Michael Jordan back in the day was like, and Karl Malone won the MVP, and I took that personally, and so I had to kill him. Like if Aaron Judge,
Yep.
I am the fucking MVP. I'm the best player in baseball, and I'm going to destroy this this series.
Yeah.
And that's what we want, man, as fans. Like,
Which that MVP argument, I don't even think it's a conversation. I think they just need things to talk about. The 60 home runs is great, but you're also talking about a guy who's done it before, and statistically, all Cal Raleigh has is the home runs and RBIs,
yeah, but
and
that's
that's literally it.
statistics.
Hmm?
That's too large statistics.
Yeah, but he also hit under 250.
Well, I agree with you. I think it's insane.
It's,
I think it's actually hilarious that people are having this conversation because Aaron Judge
yeah,
53 home runs and he batted, I think, 86 points higher in average. His on base percentage is 451.
hmm.
Are you guys kidding me?
It's like they have nothing better to talk about, so we just got to make a conversation
Well,
out of this.
and then this is my whole argument. It's like, well, he's a switch hitting catcher. You know how rare that is? You know how durable that is? Okay, then put Jorge
Please,
Hall of Fame. That if
that's a
he
great point. I didn't
that's
even think
so
of that.
valuable
Yeah,
and that's so important to you that he's a
yeah.
defensive catcher, switch hitter, batting great,
Hmm.
put Jorge Posada in the Hall of Fame if that's your argument. Because
You are 100% right.
during the whole Mike Trout years, it was, well, he has the highest WAR. And even though he doesn't make the postseason, we have to look at WAR. Okay, then look at Aaron Judge's WAR because it
Right.
kills this guy's.
It kills everybody.
Well, now we're not talking about WAR. We're talking about home runs. So now average and on base percentage don't matter at
Yep.
all.
They just want to move the field goal post.
Well, Kyle Schwarber can't win the MVP because he's just a DH. Well, Aaron Judge is not a DH. He plays the field. But
And
but Otani can win the MVP even though he didn't. It's like, guys, what your
right.
stories are all over the place here. You just
Hmm.
pick Otani and you have fatigue. I don't know why everyone's obsessed with Otani. I think it's because half the world, all of Asia, is obsessed.
Yep.
All of Asia is
Absolutely.
obsessed with him. And they're making Major League Baseball is making so much money off this guy that we're just like, yeah, Otani,
Yeah.
Otani, Otani.
That's why the gambling stuff got thrown under the rug.
Of
We could
course,
talk about that later.
of course it did. I just
Yeah,
said
but they were
I said that last night. Kobe Bryant, not to get dark here. Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant raped that girl, and he played another 10 years and is loved. Ray Lewis,
yeah,
I don't know the facts, but I'm pretty sure he murdered someone. But then he won Defensive Player of the Year, and
threw it
everyone,
away.
shh.
Yep.
Like Otani, of course he was gambling.
They were never in a million years going to have him get in trouble. Not
Never,
with the publicity that he gets and the amount
never.
of attention that comes to the league. No way.
They threw that guy, that poor interpreter, under the bus, and they're like, "Oh, we can't
Yep.
understand you. Get out of here." And he's like, "I'm the interpreter.
Yeah.
I speak English." No, no, I don't. What are
No.
these words? Get out. This is some made up language. It's like I speak English. Like,
Oh, it's so true.
all right, that poor
Oh man.
just turned on. All right,
Well, this was fun.
yeah, it's always fun to do the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a nice, it's
edit it, and post it in the next probably take me 30 minutes.
sweet. Yeah, it's a nice break from studying all day.
I got Leo. Oh,
Oh, what's up, buddy?
my baby. Look, he would
Man,
lay like this all day. Look.
he is a mush. Oh, that's funny. Your camera like zooms in and out. You're really high tech now.
No, this is my dad's camera.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody wanted to see my laundry behind me, so that's why I put the blur on.
Anyway, all right. Thanks for coming on. Hopefully, Yankees get the win today.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the Yankees win the World Series. You're already planning the parade, which is insane.
Yep. I've
You're on
already
the
got the
other side of the
dates.
world planning a parade.
Literally. Well, I can fly right into JFK.
Yeah.
So it's
You're,
perfect.
you're in the same time zone.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I'm technically considered like Caribbean time zone. What even is it? Time zone in Grenada. All right, Atlantic. Yeah, Atlantic Standard Time. So it's actually the same as Eastern Standard Time, but they just give it a different name because they want to be cool. So yeah, it's 11:03 here,
Okay, great. All
which
right.
is nice.
Thanks for coming on. Go Yanks.
Thanks for having me. Go Yanks.
All right. See you later.
Hey, did you stop recording?